Hi everybody, welcome to our course called Tarot. This is Melody. This video is for the solar sign of Taurus for the month of July. Alright, so for this month's reading, we're going to use the chakra reading cards for the overall energy for the month. Then we're going to use the Crow Tarot and the Chakra Wisdom Tarot for the Celtic Cross version. And then we're going to use Mystic Moon's Arrow of Love and Mystic Moon's Signs of Spirit Love Oracle. The crystal cards. And these are spirit postcards. Postcards from spirit. Alright, so I got that a little backwards. But anyways. Alright, Taurus. So let's go ahead and get started for the month of July. So spirit, angels, I call you all in to use music to channel to bring forth these messages for the greatest and highest good of the collective. So it is. Blessed be. Alright. So, alright, Taurus. So we're going to pull one of these cards, get your overall energy, and see what spirit wants to tell you and address which chakra that they wish to bring forward to address for the month of July for Taurus. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull your card. Okay, so we have number 14. It's called Inner Strength, and this is the solar plexus card. All right, so I feel like right off the bat, Spirit wants to tell you, look, you've got the inner strength of, I want to say of steel, but I feel like a lot of your strength comes from your heart, where you feel like you may be stuck, or like that's showing on this card, made of stone, or just, you know, turning to stone perhaps. Spirit is telling you, you know, they see your struggle, they see the challenges that it's going to take, and they're telling you that you have the inner strength to bring about this change. I feel like it starts with the heart chakra, and I kind of feel like once you break that free, Taurus, I feel like you're going to see how fast that your chi will flow with the solar plexus chakra. This is the masculine energy. That's where we have our that's where our chi is, our flow, our life force energy, what keeps us going as a soul on our journey. All right, so let's go ahead and see why Spirit is bringing this forward. All right, Taurus. So Spirit's saying that it is time to call upon your inner strength. That's going to give you the ability to deal with anything in your life. And I do mean anything. As we are all parts of the universe, we are all down here, souls having a human experience. All right. So you're being invited to connect to, acknowledge, and call upon the incredible strength that lies within you. Even though life may be throwing curveballs and challenging you, at the present moment, it's Spirit's like they're reminding you that you have the tools and the ability to conquer anything that comes in your way, Taurus. So whether it be an emotional challenge, a physical challenge, a mental challenge, or a spiritual challenge, they're telling you you have what it takes. You have that strength to move through it and come out the other side, overcome it, go up to the top, come down the other side, a more empowered soul. All right, so yeah, I mean, I feel like Spirit's telling you that they wouldn't put anything on your plate that they knew you would not be able to handle, as you did sign up for this journey. All right, it takes a lot of strength to rise up out of the ashes of a challenge that you have in some particular area of your life. All right. So you are required in the month of July to look at the situation that is challenging you from a different point of view, and be willing to let go of some old belief system that is weakening your inner strength. And whatever it is, whatever you are guided to let go of, make sure you listen to what your soul is telling you and put it into action, because you have the courage of a lion. It is time to roar and embrace this part of yourself totally and completely. It's time to bring yourself into alignment. All right. So that's the overall energy. Spirit's like patting you on the back, saying, look, we know you got this. We believe in you. You know you got this. All you have to do is believe that you got this, and you can overcome anything, any challenge or issues that you are having in this life. All right. All right. I don't know what is on there, but all right. So let's go ahead and shuffle up the Crow Tarot. The Crow Tarot. And we're going to lay this down first. And then we're going to use the Chakra Wisdom Tarot cards to clarify. Taurus for the month of July. Taurus. Alright, Taurus. Okay. So we're going to take one off the bottom of each deck. All right, so we have Spirit bringing out for the overall energy of the solar plexus energy, finding that inner strength to overcome a challenge that is blocking your flow of abundance, or anything that you're trying to manifest, or any conflicts, whatever area of your life that it may be in. That's the overall energy. So this is going to be the underlining energy. This is the energy that you may not see or understand concerning your overall energy. So let's go ahead and pull. We're going to go ahead and pull the Crow Tarot cards. Oh, wait a minute. This goes up here. Alright, I knew I was missing one. And then this one here, 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 and here. Alright, so these are the energies, the overall energies for the month. We're going to dig a little bit deeper into what Spirit wants to address. All right, so what's the underlying energy? So we have okay, I feel like it may have something to do with the relationship that you have a struggle with right off the bat, because we got the Three of Coins and the Ten of Cups. This is about working together within a partnership to build that stable emotional energy, build that happy home life, build that marriage, make it stable, being able to work through any challenges, anything that comes in your way. And look, it's another solar plexus card. So I feel like you just feel, Taurus, I kind of feel like you got this block within that solar plexus when it comes to uh, facing a challenge of working something out within a partnership, a marriage, being able to work with another person as well. So let's go ahead and see what your current circumstances are. Yeah, so we got the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have, surprise, surprise, but another solar plexus card. So I feel like you are at a bit of like stopped. You are just standing there because you're contemplating something. You're trying to figure out how to overcome this challenge. And if you really do have the strength and the courage to let go of something, and what you're letting go of is this past hurt, this past pain that you have within that solar plexus energy. Okay, so you have the Three of Swords here. So the Three of Swords is that energy of heartache, it's that energy of pain, it's that energy of that mental body that can't let go of that pain. And it's like, again, I feel like you got this bit of worry or fear that you're not going to be able to work something out with somebody, or even work through the challenges, overcome these challenges. All right, so there's a lot of solar plexus energy coming out. So I feel like, it's your masculine energy that is stuck, Taurus. All right, so what is challenging you? The Hanged Man. Yep, you're being challenged to take this pause as a blessing, and to, a blessing to maybe see something different that and move forward from it. All right, with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Hanged Man, that's, 10, 12. It's like you want to jump ahead. I kind of feel like Spirit is telling you, slow down, stop for a minute. All right, there is something that needs to end. There is, I feel like, a karmic cycle that needs to complete. All right, and that's why you're in a standstill. That's why the delay is a bit challenging, because they're making you pause. They're making you pause so that you could see something about, like I said, a certain relationship, maybe marriage, maybe you're single and your parents divorced when you were a young age, and it kind of turned your heart to stone a little bit. All right, and they're making you pause and reflect upon that heartache. And when you do, it's like you're going to complete some sort of a karmic cycle, because what I feel is you're going to realize, remember I said about the heart chakra, look at that strike in the heart chakra. What comes out but the heart chakra? And it's the Wheel of Fortune. So I kind of feel like the divine is, I feel like I can see it. It's like they're gonna shock your heart. Did you ever see any hospital show where they take them paddles and they electric shock your heart? Well, I kind of feel like that's what's gonna happen with you, Taurus. And that's why you're on pause, because something is gonna make that heart skip a beat. And it's in the time frame. This is a fated energy to complete this karmic cycle of letting go of any pains that you have when it comes to thinking about marriage or thinking about commitment or being able to work with somebody as a team. The reason why I say it could stem from your childhood is because we got the Three of Coins. That could be, it shows three people on that card: you, your mom, and your dad. All right, so for some of you that could be the case, but for others of you, it's, just going through that heartache and that pain, and keeping it stored, like you're hanging on to. What I feel is it's your own mental energy that is actually keeping you stuck. All right. And whenever you see that from a different perspective or a higher perspective, to the fact that you've had this strength all along you within you, you've had this tool all along within you to clear out this boulder, this challenge within your solar plexus chakra, that will break free of that flow of abundance that is meant for you. So I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is a strong energy of movement. Again, I kind of want to say you're going to have that electric shock to the heart, and it's gonna cause it to start moving again, to like unfreeze, break away the stone from the heartache and the pain that you've endured. So I do feel you have a strong energy of a spirit guide around you. It could very well be your parents, but I just feel like I'm not going to discount that. That could be for just some of you, but not all of you. All right, so let's see. What's the root of your current foundation? Or, what's the root of your current situation? All right, so yeah, there we have the King of Cups coming through. The King of Cups is that person who is balanced. That person, this could very well be a father figure, and it also could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we are in Cancer season. So I'll check that out. All right, Taurus. So what I feel is, I feel like you feel this pull. You feel this pull with your heart space. All right, and you got the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. You feel this pull within your heart space, but I feel like not only do you feel it, I kind of feel like you're super sensitive. I kind of feel like with the Queen of Wands coming out, that is somebody who is psychic, somebody who is very energized, very in tune with herself. And then we have the King of Cups, so it could be the couple, the mother and father, or it could very well be your energy, Taurus, and your person's energy. All right, but if you look, there's two different suits. We have Wands and we have Cups. Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Water and fire. All right, so this is I feel like a very passionate relationship, if it is two people. But again, this very well could be your energy as well, you and somebody else's. But I just feel like your person is feeling on an intuitive level this pull towards you. And I kind of feel like maybe their third eye chakra, they may even get flash visions of you. I kind of feel like this person is checking in on your energy, Taurus. And I feel like I feel it's breaking open that heart chakra. It's breaking open that stone that you got around your heart chakra, and it's causing it to beat again. And I feel like, I feel like it's gonna help, like I said, help break free of that stone from past hurts. Perhaps for a select few of you, again, your parents could have been the king and the queen here that showed up, and they may have divorced at a young age, and your outlook on marriage has changed and affected it significantly. All right, and I feel like Spirit is telling you, you can overcome this challenge of viewing marriage in this way. You can do it. And I feel like for another collective set few of you, I feel like this is about you and your person, the person that maybe the divine has set up for you with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so maybe you need to see this kind of a relationship from a different perspective. I feel like, and Spirit is telling you, You need to open up your heart to the possibility that this person is a part of your destiny. And the fact that Spirit's not going to give you anything you cannot handle. So if they wouldn't bring this person back to you, if they did not think that you would not be able to work well with them as a team to make this marriage work and this family work. All right. So let's see what you're leaving June with. So we have the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So you're leaving June by, letting the things that you were gripping onto, this pain, this heartache within your solar plexus. I feel like it was a lot of insecurity. I feel like you didn't feel secure enough to be able to work something out with somebody. So we have the Ace of Cups, which is root chakra. I kind of feel like Spirit's telling you, what are you gripping onto emotionally that is challenging you at this time? Because I feel like for the end of June coming into July, this is going to be a time where, especially with the new moon in Cancer that we had at the end of June, I kind of feel like that's when you've seen the pain. That's when you've seen that heartache that you were gripping onto within your reality. And it caused you to have a bit of I want to say a bit of a tower moment, because again, your overall energy is, look at that, feeling like you don't have the strength, feeling this, like feeling weighed down, feeling cemented. And then what happens, you have a heart chakra activation and it cracks that stone. It cracks open that heart chakra, that flow, that emotional flow. All right. And then you start feeling more secure about yourself. You feel like then you are worthy of, this relationship. So that is awesome energy. So you're definitely at a standstill until you raise your self-esteem and start feeling more secure about who you are. I feel, Taurus, that you're a very, like I said, psychic person. I feel like you're very intuitive. I feel like you are extra sensitive. The more balanced you are, the more sensitive I feel you are. So that's why Spirit is challenging you to look at your destiny from a higher point of view. Because again, they would not put something on your plate if they did not think you could handle it. All right. So the pause is there for a reason. The pause is there to show you something. All right. So what are you thinking about? Yeah, justice. Justice. So justice is that energy of, how do I balance out my energies? Okay. How do I balance out my thoughts? How do I balance out my energies so that I can, see things from that higher perspective, to gain that higher wisdom. And I feel like, yeah, the Ten of Cups, a repeat card here, Taurus. So you're thinking about, how can I balance out this relationship? How can I fulfill this soul contract that I have with my person? I want to feel this joy. I want to feel this happiness. And this is another solar plexus card. I want to feel this joy. I want to feel the happiness. I want to be stable. I want to be loving. I want to, again, look at this, raise your self-esteem. Feel confident, feel worthy of the love that is meant for me. How can I balance out that energy? How can I break things free? How can I break the stone off my heart, break the stone, this heavy burden that I've been carrying on an emotional level? How can I break out of this stone energy of things that I'm not seeing, things that is weighing me down? How can I balance that energy out? So that is so beautiful. And look at this, 10, 11. So this is the ability to move forward on your destiny. All right, this is gonna, once you do this, once you let go of this pain, you're gonna see how fast your destiny is gonna move you forward. All right, so what is coming towards you? Oh yeah, look at that, the Four of Wands. That stability, that happiness, that loyalty. Yep. And then we have the Eight of Swords. You're going to be able to mirror this stability out into the world. So the Eight of Swords, if you look, I feel like you two are mirroring this energy back and forth, is what I feel. All right. I feel that you two are mirroring this energy back and forth. And I kind of feel like you have the root chakra coming through here again. So I feel like it is affecting. I feel like Spirit's telling you need to go ground your energy. All right. It'll help you to overcome this challenge that you're having about of this relationship. And it'll help you again. I feel like it's going to activate that heart chakra. This is part of your destiny. This is part of your fate. This is a fated energy. And when you see that from that higher perspective or different perspective, I kind of feel like that's what's going to activate that heart chakra. So anything that you're weighing down and blocking your flow, anything that's challenging in your emotional, physical, spiritual, and body, any challenges that you are going through, Spirit is telling you have the inner strength to overcome this. And I feel like Spirit is telling you once you realize that, that's when that heart chakra is going to activate. All right. When you start stepping out of, like, seeing outside the box. All right. See that you have the capability to stand strong and to stand stably. You can achieve this. You can take that string or that whatever has got you all tied up there. You can take that pain that is being mirrored back to you from your person, or to, if you're mirroring it to your person, they're feeling it, but I feel like it's them mirroring it to you. And I kind of want to say, Taurus, you very well could be helping your person, or your person is helping you to break out of this pain that you have been carrying, which is about, I feel like it's insecurity. It's, I feel like you come from a broken family. I kind of feel like you're looking at the situation now. How can I marry this person and make this commitment legal if I have this fear of commitment? If I have this fear of not being worthy enough? And what's happening is you're going to break free of that. You are going to come more into alignment with your solar plexus chakra through this heart chakra activation. And there's where you're going to see that strength. There's where you're going to see like that light shining out through the cracks. If you look at this card, look at the light shining out through these cracks. And that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to see the light that you have within yourself through the cracks of inner strength, breaking, you having that inner strength. Any breaks or cracks that you have right here, that you're linked, that you're hanging on to emotionally and mentally, you're going to see the light. You're going to actually see that this all had to happen for a reason, so that you could shine your light out into the world, Taurus. All right. So how are you viewing yourself? We have the Three of Wands. And then we have repeat card Justice. Waiting for waiting for the balancing out of this energy to happen. That's what you're waiting for. So, that's awesome. So that's the root of your current situation. I feel like you are waiting for your person to balance out their energies, and this is crown chakra energy. And I do feel that you are connected to your person as they are going through this, Taurus. You are connected to them as they have this heart chakra activation. All right. So All right, so what is the outside influences? The Emperor. So there's that masculine energy that's all over the place. The masculine energy is coming through. And there's the crown chakra energy, the Seven of Cups. So the divine masculine, the masculine energy is, again, um, taking responsibility for their own actions of being stuck with this within this emotional fantasy world. Within, I kind of feel like this divine masculine was very confused. They were really, really confused as, how do I get rid of this pain? Why is my flow blocked? Why can't I, I kind of feel like, how can I break free of this emotional control? To see that, to see that it's not just a fantasy is what I feel. I kind of feel like your masculine is asking themselves that. Um, I kind of feel like they want to stand up and take responsibility, I feel, for their parts. So I see the Seven of Cups. I see a 7 and a 4, which is an 11. So I do see another 11 coming through. So there's 11, 2 Justice cards, 11, and we have the 4 of Wands, which is 11, 11, and then we have another 11 coming through. So I feel like there's a lot of 11s. There's 11, 11, there's 1, 1, 1. I just feel like it is all about the mental body is what I feel. I feel like Spirit is telling you, if you shift the mental body out of this I can't energy, you shift it, you're going to see that you really just was in this vicious emotional fantasy world. I kind of feel like, I want to say maybe your masculine may have been masking this for a while, these emotional energies. So let's see what your hopes and fears are, Taurus. Oh, yeah. So now we have the Temperance and the 6 of Cups. I kind of feel like you're hoping for them to return once they get their stuff together. Once they get that mind and their body in check, and they do some major healing within that mental body and within that heart space, it's like you're hoping for them to return. I also feel like you're hoping to, with the 6 of Cups here, that's that childhood energy. That's what I feel. I kind of feel like you or your person, either one, I feel more though it's your person with the Emperor part coming through here. So it's either your masculine energy or your person, whoever you are trying to attract back in. All right. So I feel like you're hoping that they heal and balance their childhood issues that they have when it comes to marriage. That's what I feel. You are hoping that they can balance this out. And I feel like if it's you, Taurus, you are hoping that you can balance this out as well, so that your person can return to you, so that you can magnetically draw them in. All right. So what is the outcome? Yep. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. So it's like the outcome of the situation is, I feel like there is going to be a healing of any emotional discomfort that is lingering within you guys, or especially either within you, Taurus, or your person. All right. I kind of feel like, I don't know. I really feel like that you and your person are mirroring this back and forth. All right. I want to say, Taurus, that you did the work. You've raised your self-esteem. You know you are worthy. But I feel like, I want to say that you maybe are mirroring this to your person. It's hard to tell because I see the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. The Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I kind of want to say it's your energy, Taurus. It is your energy that I'm feeling, because we have somebody who is emotionally balancing out their energies as the root of your current situation. So I feel like this is you, Taurus, balancing out your masculine and feminine energies and feeling that spark, okay, of being able to like feeling that, like seeing what you need to overcome, understanding what it is you need to let go of. And what it is this emotional discomfort that you're feeling. It is blocking your solar plexus. And Spirit is telling you once again, they would not hand you something if they thought you couldn't handle it. All right. So I just feel like Spirit is telling you, you will be able to have this marriage that is stable with this new beginning. You will be able to have this new beginning with this person. You guys are going to be able to work together as a team. It's going to be a loyal marriage. It's going to be a happy marriage. It's going to be a faithful. It's going to be harmonious, is what I heard. So I feel like that's because somebody's raising their self-esteem and feeling worthy of this relationship, facing their own fears and realizing that it's their own mental body that is that they're hanging on to this discomfort in, and they're gonna, I feel like, Taurus, you're gonna let it go. All right, that's what I feel. I feel like you're gonna let it go. You're gonna be able to balance your head and your heart when it comes to your past relationships, your parents, or even with this a certain particular person. Because what you're going to do is, you're seeing 1111 a lot, I feel, and that is that mirroring effect, because I kind of feel like when you see it, you're like, well, what does that mean, Spirit? And then I feel like they bring it to the surface and they show you, is what I feel. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some Arrows of Love oracle cards and see what's going on with you, Taurus, when it comes to love. What's Taurus's love life look like for the month of July? Taurus's love life. Lip service. So yeah, I do feel there's going to be some communication. I do feel either, I feel like you two are meeting up in the 5D, in the 5D, the higher dimensions. Yep, there it is, hitched. I kind of feel like either somebody could be coming to propose to you, or maybe they're going to come to you and be honest with you of why they have this fear of commitment. All right. Yep. Lust bound. They're gonna see. They're gonna see the black and the white picture of it, and that's what's gonna bring the balance out. They're gonna see the darkness of this pain, and then they're gonna see the light through that crack. The reason why they had to go through it. That's what I feel. Yep. There you go. Feminine, the real deal. So they are, again, gonna balance out their darkness and light, and they're gonna realize that you are the real deal, Taurus. Or if you're a male Taurus, you're gonna realize that your person is the real deal. It's not, and that's why they're telling you, face that fear. It's gonna last. All right. So beautiful. So I feel like one off the bottom. Yeah. There's that guarded heart energy. So I feel like somebody could be communicating, because now we have deep conversation, love language. They're really going to communicate to you, Taurus, I feel, about why they had these fear of commitments. All right. I kind of feel like they're going to open up and go deep within, and actually explain the dark side and the light side of the situation. All right. So let's go ahead and see What are some signs and synchronicities that Taurus may be seeing in the month of July? What are some signs and synchronicities that Taurus may be seeing in the month of July? Yeah, peace. How to be at peace with the situation. Yep. How to find peace with the whole situation of why it had to happen. Yeah. And then there's 444. Your hard work and determination has created blessing foundations for the future. So there's 444 coming through, telling you, your hard work and that inner strength, realizing that you had that inner strength through all the challenges that you've already overcame. That was a lot of work for you to do that, and that's what is breaking that stone energy up, especially within that heart chakra. Yep. The force of it, the force of the hard work is breaking that stone around your heart. Yes. And I kind of feel like if you're seeing ladybugs, Spirit is telling you you're lucky. You are lucky, because I feel like not everybody has that strength. Yeah. Love and desire. Yep. I feel like your angels are definitely on your side. I kind of want to say that they were protecting you. Look at that. 1111. You just cannot make this stuff up. 1111. Spiritual awakening. You're on the right path. I told you. I seen that. I knew it. 1111. So you're spiritually awakening. And I feel like it's going to affect specifically your solar plexus chakra, your masculine energy. I kind of feel like, and then it's going to go, I feel like it's going to go to your heart, your third eye, and your crown chakra. All right. But I feel like what's going to trigger this alignment is realizing your self-worth. Letting go of any mental and emotional imbalances that you could have. Seeing these pains as a blessing. Understanding the lesson, so to speak, of why you had to go through this. So those are your messages. Let's move on into, these are the crystal cards. So we're going to pull a crystal. What crystal do you recommend for Taurus, Spirit? So we have purple fluorite for you, Taurus. All right. And this is for the crown and third eye chakras. Yes. Electromagnetic protection, intuition, and focus. So we do have, third eye, and this is throat, but we have third eye and crown chakra both coming through. So this will help you to see this from this higher perspective, to follow your intuition and stay focused on where your inner strength lies. Stay focused on what your next step is, and the fire and the passion that is within you, and how you are creating your own reality, is what they said. Stay focused on how you are creating your reality, because it's like you're not following your intuition, you're following your head instead of following your heart. All right. In the back of it says, I am inspired. So it'll help to inspire you. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a postcard from Spirit Oracle. These are by Colette Baron Reed. Postcards from Spirit Oracle. Well, I didn't even get a chance to cut it, so two come out. So I'm going to show you this one real quick. and you can see if there's any intuitive messages that you may be getting. All right, so Taurus, your message is, dearest you Taurus, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself over giving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, and the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully and with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need a this for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have convinced you that you have to do everything alone and with no help. Let your will be filled. Again, feeling like you don't need anybody else. You can do it. It's like you have this fear of working as a team with somebody. All right, so I'm gonna hold that up there, and I feel like this postcard fits perfectly with the messages that already come in. All right, I'm trying to get it up there so you can stop the video if you want. All right, so let's read message number 2. We hold it up to you. All right, so it says, dearest you, Taurus, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment-to-moment experience? Thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness comes from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this, so when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We love you like crazy over here. So that is your second postcard, which kind of also correlates with what was being told. So let me try to get it even on the screen here, and I'll hold it and you can stop it and read it. Alrighty, so those are your messages, Taurus. Thank you for watching, and blessed be.